You think you're manifesting, but maybe you're just fooling yourself. The universe isn't punishing you. It just doesn't care. And you know what? That's liberating. How many times have you been told that the universe has a plan for you? That everything happens for a reason? And you held on to that like a life raft in the middle of the ocean, hoping that if you're positive enough, do the right rituals, think hard enough, then everything will align. But what if I told you the universe has no plans for you? That it's not conspiring against you or in your favor? The universe doesn't move for you. And that's not the end of hope. It's the beginning of your freedom. The universe is neutral. The universe is not a loving parent gently guiding you, nor a cruel enemy punishing you for every mistake. It doesn't send you secret messages hidden in numbers. It doesn't block your blessings because you weren't positive enough. The universe owes you nothing. It's not trying to teach you lessons. It's not testing your faith. It simply is an infinite set of forces, movements, causes, and effects that do not revolve around your personal story. But we want more. We want life to notice us, to reward us when we're good, to protect us when we're scared, to repay us for our efforts. So we create narratives. We say everything has a higher purpose, even when what happens is pure randomness or the result of choices, ours and others. And there's nothing wrong with wanting meaning. The problem is when we confuse meaning with reward, when we believe that if we suffer enough, the universe owes us one. When we hurt ourselves twice, first with what happened, then with the idea that it shouldn't have happened. Suffering is born from the expectation of cosmic justice. We suffer because we expect VIP treatment from the cosmos, as if we had a silent agreement. If I'm positive, grateful, spiritual, you'll give me what I want. But that's not faith. That's emotional transaction disguised as spirituality. The universe isn't personal. It never was. And that might sound cold, but it's one of the most liberating truths you can accept. Because if the universe isn't against you, then you don't have to spend your life trying to deserve for it to be on your side. You can simply act. You can simply live with intention, instead of searching for hidden signs around every corner. The Stoics already knew this. They realized early on that suffering doesn't come from the world. It comes from how we resist what the world gives us. As they used to say, we don't control the wind, but we control the sails. You don't choose the storm, but you choose who you are within it. The sea doesn't see you, but that doesn't stop you from sailing. Freedom begins when you stop expecting justice from the universe and start cultivating justice within yourself. But what if the sign is already inside you? What if the sign you're searching for isn't out there at all? What if you are the sign? What would happen if, instead of waiting, you simply decided to act? Because when your life is being shaped by external signs, it's as if you're living a story written by someone else's hands. Your life, your journey, becomes a reaction to what the world presents, instead of a creation that arises from within. You already know what you need to do. It's not about guessing. It's not about waiting for a magical moment. It's about listening to your intuition, to what moves you, to what makes you come alive, and then acting with courage, even when you don't have all the answers, even when the path isn't fully lit. The courage to be the sign. Imagine that instead of waiting for a sign, you become the sign. What does that mean? It means that when you begin to act with clarity and intention, when you take the reins of your own life, you send a signal to the universe, and more importantly, to yourself. A signal that you're ready to live with purpose. A signal that you no longer need permission to do what you know is right for you. And when you take that first step, the universe, and especially you, begin to understand that there is no more doubt, that you finally trust the process, regardless of the circumstances. The constant waiting, the greatest obstacle. But what keeps us from doing this? What keeps us from fully owning our journey? Constant waiting. Because waiting gives us a false sense of safety. Waiting is comfortable. When we're waiting, we're not risking anything. We're not failing. We're just drifting, hoping the wind will carry us to the right place. But what if, instead, we chose to be the wind? What if we stopped waiting for the perfect opportunity and started creating it ourselves? You are the sign. The time for action begins now. Not tomorrow, not when everything aligns, not when the universe decides it's the right moment. It starts today with what you have, with the resources already inside you. You don't need more validation. You don't need more signs. You don't need more permission. You are already the answer. And once you start acting from that place, you'll see the universe begin to align. Not because it gave you something from the outside, but because finally you started aligning with yourself. You are the sign you've been looking for all along. When you stop waiting, when you stop looking outward, that's when everything changes. Because life doesn't happen around you, it happens within you. So what will you do now? Will you keep waiting? Or will you finally act with courage? The universe owes you nothing, but you are the key to everything that's yet to unfold. And what if the answer you're searching for isn't in the cards, or the stars, or the tarot, but in the way you choose to rise today? If this stirred something in you, if something inside you just woke up, then maybe it's time to stop waiting for miracles and start being one. There's no point in waiting for the universe to move and hand you what you asked for. The movement begins with you. And only when you start acting with clarity and intention do you begin to realize you are the answer you've been searching for. Right here, right now in the comments. Backhand index pointing, right? How do you feel you can already be your own miracle? Backhand index pointing, right? What's the first step you're going to take? Write it down as a sign of your decision to stop waiting for whatever destiny might bring. Because you know you create your destiny. If this video made sense to you, and if you've been feeling like your energy is being drained, or that something is holding you back from shining at full power, then you need to watch my previous video, 12 Behaviors That Destroy Anyone Trying to Dim Your Light. In it, I talk about how certain people and patterns can literally shut down your light, and how to protect yourself so nothing and no one can steal your energy again. Click the link below or the video next to this one to watch it now. Don't let those destructive patterns get to you one more time. Sparkles, your light is precious, and it's time to protect it. See you in the next video.